for a minute I will expand it to full screen. The idea is to show the halo effect. This is a 5 ways halo effect. First of all, I have the sweatband. Then I have the under brim of the hat, and then I have my mask or the bib. So when I drop the mask, the face mask down, you can see that it forms a halo around my face. Plus, I have the sweatband and 2 more sweatbands on my head, on my wrists. So when somebody steals the content and republishes it under their name when it is on YouTube, they cannot get rid of all this advertising. And each pair of advertising includes a vanity phone number, like for example, wizmore.biz, and its matching telephone number, which is 949 6673 and 249, and then a backup vanity phone number plus domain name. The psycho is the domain name. So the psych is the domain name, and the .co is the domain name extension, and it has a matching vanity phone number, which is 843 779 2426. Okay, now I'm going to make it a little smaller and demonstrate some calls to ChatGPT and AI. But before I do that, I want to start a new recording with Pissar Problem Step Recorder and verify that it is set to 999 screens. So I start with a new recording, and now I can proceed to the email client. So I'm going to move the dialog box of Step Recorder recording now to the bottom, and then minimize some of the irrelevant items so I can get to the point that I wanted to demonstrate. Let me see which browser I should use now. So here I have an example, a message from Google Voice telling me that the number blogs AI vid is will expire in 30 days. But before I do that, I want to go to my notepad and record the video file that I just created and separate a section with the open and close braces. So open brace, then a couple of lines down, Control V to paste the video file name, then a couple of return and close brace to segregate the notes about this topic from the rest of them. Then I want to go back into my email client, which is Gmail, highlight the message, Control C, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then paste it into my notes. Having done that, I want to log into the blogs AI vid. So I mark it first, edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then I'm going to go to another location and try to log into this account. I want to drag it down to the very bottom and then try add another account, and again drag it to the very bottom and use another account. And now I want to paste the account that I need to use right now into this area and then try to log into it by entering the password and the rest of the information and see if Google will let me log into it. Then I want to skip everything else and not do it now, so not now. And then I want to get into the Gmail account first or make an outbound call. So I'll start by making an outbound call to ChatGPT. Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, this conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today? It sounds like you're wrapping up. If you have any more questions, yes, I have a question about blogs, AI vid, my domain name. Yes, whether it would be effective in getting me jobs in AI by presenting the videos of what I'm doing and describing what I wish to do. Specifically now, I'm calling 800 Chat GPT. I'm recording it and I'm publishing it on YouTube, and I'm also recording it with Pixar Problem Step Recorder, recording now, as well as the webcam, the Microsoft webcam software that comes with Windows 11 Enterprises. So, in other words, let me review it. Three different recording methods. One recording as with a screen recorder, MSN Recorder Max. The second recording from inside the computer is with a webcam and the camera software that comes with Windows 11. And the third recording from within the computer is with step recorder, Pixar Problem Step Recorder, recording now dialog box. Three different recorders using the grandfather father son algorithm of backup and recovery. Do you think that that will help me get jobs? That's my question. Jobs in AI as an AI expert. In addition to that, I have trouble documenting my activity because I don't remember when I make an outbound call. So I created a folder called Google Voice One, and every time Google sends me a note that the account will expire in 30 days, I make an outbound a call, and I save it in my notepad to the subfolder that is called Google Voice One. Yes, I'm managing multiple tasks. I'm talking to you, ChatGPT, and at the same time, I'm complying with Google's requirement to make outbound call every 90 days. Yes, so now I saved it in my documents subfolder and in the Google Voice subfolder of my documents subfolder. To mark that I've saved it, I place a prefix in front of the file name. So before the C colon backslash users and so on, I put an X space, and this is a prefix. Yes, and now that I saved it on the local machine, I want to back it up or upload it to Drive, to the Google Drive. So I'll have two copies, one in my local Drive, and the other one I'm clicking on the plus new, then click folder upload, waiting for. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, I have made a string that contains the full path and the file name. And then when I hold down the backspace to get rid of the file name, the cursor gets out of controls and wipes out part of my path. I would like to be careful about this. Keyboard is really bad, and I keep clicking on the backspace only to get rid of the file name, and then click enter to upload, and then tap the upload button and wait for Google's response. So Google reply uploading one item, starting upload Google Voice 1, 10 of 33. So then I go back to my notepad, and immediately after the file name, I type 10 of 33 uploading. Right, and then since Microsoft crashes sometimes, I go file, save, and now that I have placed the extra file in my Google Voice 1 subfolder, and then I marked it a prefix of X space, then I uploaded it to the Google Drive and marked it with the suffix enter, so it will be another line 10 of 33 uploading, which means that Google uploaded 33 folders within the Google Voice subfolder. Can you repeat it? Right, and then I prepare another subfolder just dedicated to this one account. So I'm looking to see whether I have this one account already or not. I'm trying to navigate to it by going to the my document subfolder. So I have to backspace again, get out of this Google Voice 1 subfolder and get back to my document subfolder. And then I need to navigate to the document that starts with open parentheses, below, close parentheses. G, S for blogs, AI vid for AI videos. Yeah, that's a good idea. I just eyeball it and I can see it quickly, and then I copy to the clipboard buffer and try to save it. And I see that when I looked at the subfolder, there are date modified is one is from April 19 and the other one is from June 27, so about 4 months apart.
It's good that you're checking the date modified to ensure you're working with the most current. Keeping track of those dates helps you avoid working with outdated files. It's
That's right. So now I want to upload the second subfolder. And that second subfolder has the name, starts with the name of the account. For example, blogs AI vid. So now I press upload and it says 33 of 33 and keep both. Oh, 0 of 3. So I'm putting it in my notes. 0 of 3. And I'm done with it. And the third thing that I want to save is PSAR, problem step recorder. So I'm going to stop the current PSAR. In the meantime, I want to bring to the front the camera and wait for it to solicit me to save the folder. So I already pressed stop and review. Now I'm waiting to get the save option. Now that I got the save option, click the save option and wait for it the chance to give me a chance to save it. So to save it, I take the previous file name and overwrite it with the current file name. So I mark the point of redundancy and then go Control V to paste. Then I'm going to go back to the C colon and delete a portion of it that I no longer want. So I'm going to mark it first with a cursor, then press the delete button and delete it. Then I realize I forgot one other thing, which is .zip, because this is a zip type of a file format. Now I want to go back to the very beginning to see what I got. So now I realize that it is the date is outdated, and I'm going to change it from 8-31 to 9-1 because it's the first month of September. Then the day of the week is Monday, so I'm going to mark the SA for Saturday by capital M lowercase o for Monday, and the time now is 6:55 p.m. So the current time is 6:55 p.m. So I put in 6.55, 6:55, 6 o'clock and 55 minutes, and I started earlier at about 6:15, let's say. So I'm putting 6.15 for 6:15 p.m. And then the topic will be blogs AI vid will not expire in 30 days. And then halo hat and bib face mask plus 3 head and wrist sweatband ads. But I want to put a prefix to the subfolder that I'm dealing with now that I named psar.exe1. I copy to the clipboard buffer, and then I'm going to the file name field and Control V to paste it at the very beginning, followed by a backslash. And now I got my complete perfect file name. The file name starts with psar.exe, has a backslash separator, and then a suffix with a file name, which I'm copied to the clipboard buffer and then pasted it the file name field. Now I click save. And now that I saved it, I want to review additional details to say what was the last step. What the last screen was step 148 as recorded by Psar step recorder. And you can see the message where it also explains what it is. So it says step 148, November 1st. The time is 6:52 and 51. And so now I can add the comment. In the comment, I can type something like halo hat. Halo, halo hat plus wristbands bands ads. Then I click OK. It says update comments, and then I start a new recording. Now I go back to my notes. I'm going to paste it at the end here. Control V to paste the file name, which is this time is psar.exe. And now I want to upload it to the Google Drive. So I have the subfolder of psar.exe up there too. First of all, I pasted the entire string, and now I'm holding down the backspace and I hope to delete the file name. Just delete the file name and keep the folder, and then press enter to upload the whole thing in consistently. I click the upload again to let them upload it again to the psar.exe subfolder. Then I see in the notes it says 7 of 39. Initially it doesn't, then 11 and so on. I'm getting so tired. So I'm going to go back to psar.exe. First of all, I'm marking the X in front of it, X in space that it was uploaded, and then at the end, the message that it gave me concerning my work with Google. It says 21 of 39. I go to the bottom there and write 24 of 39. Uploading one item. Uploading, that will be good enough. One item. Then file save. I'm gonna go to my notepad and save it against the file. Save, I'm getting so tired. I just I have to stop now. To stop now, I want to check all the recordings. We'll start with the webcam max. I'm going to first stop it and then play it back.